Hi everyone, I'm Nancy with Ladybugs Flowers and Rustic Decor, and today we are going to be making 3 bottles, which I did get at the 101 yard sale. 2 of them, little milk jugs, but they didn't come with lids, so we're just going to make something for it. And my sister had left her iced coffee over here on Thanksgiving Day, so I took this and I washed it, but it's still a little wet, so I've got it turned over here right now, trying to dry it out. But what we're going to do is that we're going to make these into like Santa's little milk jugs, and I did make 3 little pictures to put on there. So I got the picture off Canva and I just added Santa's milk to it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to paint our first little milk jug white. So if you drink like the iced coffee or whatever, this would be a little neat idea to, and that way you don't have to worry about the little milk jugs. Like I did purchase these during, like I said, the 101 yard sale, and that was in early, like the first weekend of October. So I've had them. I knew I'd do something with them. And we'll have to paint over these a couple. And I am just using regular white apple barrel paint. And I'm using the sponge that, like I would make the apple slices out of. I might, I'm not for sure, but like on these two, it does have, you can't see it. I don't understand why it's so bright. I guess because it is white. There it goes, focusing in. It does have a little cow on it. This is dairy. So we might just leave them that way and just put on the bigger one Santa's milk and have it in the middle. That way all 3 of them don't have Santa on them. Make sure you get your whole jar, whatever you're using. Like I said, this was an iced coffee jar. I don't drink it. And I do believe it was my sister that left it. And I seen it and I thought, I know what I'm going to do with that. And, well, I'm not going to put this on just yet. What I want to do, something I am going to take just a piece of burlap to put around the top. The top of your little jar. Top. That might be the better idea. To do. Just get it glued down. That way it is easier. But if you're just doing, if you're going to put a lid on it, I do have a lid for this one. I didn't for the other little shorter ones. Like I said, when I bought them, they didn't have them. So that's why we're just going to decorate them a little bit. Take your string around. Like it's holding that lid. And I'm just going to tie it. That's what I'm doing over here, is just tying it. Just going to tie a knot into it. And then I am going to put a little glue. Get my glasses on where I can see better. Where it will hold. I'm going to make another knot. Then I am going to just cut that extra off. Well, it's hanging on to me because of the glue. So I'm going to go back around and cut the extra of the burlap. Not all of it, but a pretty good bit. But if you are going to use your top, like for your, you know, if you're doing it for your children or grandchildren, just paint your top whatever color you want to. That way it won't have just say you got the iced coffee. That way it won't have the name of it on it. And I am going to take a little more paint and go around the top of them, but I'm going to go ahead and do all three before I do. Get these glued down. me some more string and get it down as far as I can without that burlap not covering up that top. And get it tied. Then we'll glue it again. To make sure it holds. Or glue this one. And tie it one more time. And then cut that off. And then we're just going to cut around it again to get some of that extra. Off. And it don't have to be even all the way around. Of course, mine's not. Alright. Get this last one done on this part. And get it all the way around. Then get it tied. We are trying to get it down as far as we can to make it like it's our lid. And if you're just doing this to have it as a little decor, this is fine. But if you are wanting to do it for your children or the grandchildren, if you're wanting to put real milk in it, like Santa Claus Drink It, then I suggest that you have a lid that way, but you can put some milk in it and then pour it out after they go to bed. Got that glue strung. I don't want to get that white paint all over, but from doing this, I will have to paint it again is use this fabric that I did get at the Dollar Tree. And little we're not wanting them to be real big. I'll have to cut that down. I'm just going to do a few more because the first ones was a little bigger than what I wanted. And then you get that, and they don't want to rip it off. That might be enough. We'll see. I do want to put a few little bells on top. I'm only going to need 3. So, first, I think that one is going to be too big too. This is probably going to be enough because we don't want it to be real big. And I'm just going to cut. Let's kind of set these over where I can show you. And I'm not going to cut it real big or real long. So we're going to cut each one about the same length. As the one before. And I believe that'll be plenty to do what we're going to do. And I thought I was going to put Santa on all of them, but I decided against that. So I'm just going to cut out one of them. And I'll keep my other ones in case I need them. So what we're going to do is put a little Mod Podge on the back of the paper. And stick it onto our one that is from the iced coffee. Then we're also going to rub across it with the same thing, with the Mod Podge. To make sure it stays on, then we're going to take the blow dryer. We move everything out of the way. And we'll finish this video up. What I want to do next is this is the same fabric, so it don't matter how it's laying. And I'll probably have to cut it off a little shorter than what I got it. I just want to tie it. And we'll see if it needs to be cut off a little bit. Just tying a few knots. It don't matter how you lay your fabric. Like I said, it's the same. And what I want to do is just kind of cover up where I did glue. So it would be right there. Actually, it'll be, well, right there. To this side. So we are going to just snip just a little bit off. And I'm going to cut down that one a little bit. That way it ain't so wide. Just giving it a little decorative on it. Just giving it a little extra something, nothing major. Then I'm going to glue my little bell up there. there's our first one. It kind of looks like a little rooster cone sticking up. Don't know if that made it look any better or not. Just have a little something on it. I think it's cute. We're going to do the same thing for the other two. Just putting a little bit at the top of it. I'm going to glue it down first. And then I'll cut off what I don't want on there. And then glue our little bell on. And I do got stuff everywhere. And really have to clean my table. And there we are with our second one. And like I said, on the front of it, if it focuses in, which we got glue going every which way, it does have a little cow on it. That's why we didn't put a Santa Claus. And now we're going to do our last one. I do got paint everywhere. I should have laid down my cardboard. I'm going to have to take some of this. It's a little thicker. And cut off. All we're doing is just going to tie it together. with our Jeep string and cut that off. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it pulled. Well, when I do, it's going to be too much. I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit of this off because we do know it's too long. Put our glue on. Take the glue down. And then get our little bell, which we're going to cut up some of this because it was a little thicker. And cut off some of it. And get our bell glued down. And there is our little milk jugs. For Santa. Table clean. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And always remember you are enough. And have a blessed night. Thank you.